What is information interview? This is a kind of interview which is focused or drived towards getting the information, knowing the information. So what is the information interview and why do we do it, or why to do it? This information interview is one of the best ways in order to gather information. Now, related to what? Suitable careers, what is the working environment from professional in the field. This information interviewing is the most effective, one of the most effective networking tools. You get to know people, and the information interview will give you the awareness, exposure you need to choose, and you can also refine your career path. You can learn how to break in and find out if you have what it takes to succeed. So it's a kind of a meeting that you arrange formally and lead, asking key questions to the people who are already working, called as working professionals, the field you are interested in. So it also gives you a chance to get the inside view, inside scoop by actually talking to people in that field. So this information interview can help you decide which companies or what environments are you best fit for. Means those companies and environments where you're going to work, these are best fit for you. Although this is an information interview, this is not a job interview. It's not a job interview, but it can help you cultivate your personal contacts. You can get personal contacts and you can generate or learn of the job leads. How to conduct an information interview? First, you have to arrive at least 10 minutes early once the information interview time is being decided, agreed upon. You can introduce yourself and tell your contact just a bit about your background and why you are conducting the interview. Being asked or asking the question being prepared already by you, being focused but open for free flowing conversation also, means the conversation can go with the situation. Taking notes, take a notebook and a pen. Respect the time limit originally agreed upon. If it was 15 minutes, it has to be 15 minutes, or 16 or 14 it can be, but it cannot be 30 minutes. Thank the person in person for their time, and after that you can send a formal thank you note within 24 hours. Then after that, when you come back home, analyze and evaluate the interview. How was it? How did it go? What did you learn? And what will you do differently the next time if you happen to do it again? There are certain tips for this information interview. Do not mix informational interviewing with job seeking. You are not there for job. If you're job seeking, there are ways, there are proper ways. Employers will grant information interviews when they firmly trust and they believe that you will not hit them up for a job. You will not start asking job from them. So the minute or the time you begin trying to get a job, the employer will feel that you came for information interview and they are being misled. If you discover a job that you do want to apply for, during the course of interview, just wait until the information interview is over. On the next day, you can tell your contact that the information interview not only confirmed your interest in the field, but also it made you aware of there is a position, there is an opening that you would like to formally apply for. As I said, always stick to the frame, usually just 15 to 20 minutes, which is agreed upon originally. You need to be diplomatic when you're asking question about company. someone works for. Don't or do not expect them to give you the dirt on their boss or co-workers. They're working there. Concentrate on asking about things like what is team, what is how the team is being formed, independent work environments, what are the deadlines, what is the dress code, what is the office space, what is the timing hours of work, what are the opportunities in the 5-year, 10-year terms for professional development, and what is the upward mobility. Do not settle for information from just one or two people. You need a broader information base, which is always important. Take note of your reactions on an objective level, but do not ignore your instincts, because if something comes into in your mind, just ask it. Be prepared. Find out about the company and person you will be interviewing before you get there, because you have started the conversation, means say emailing and ask for the time. Now you need to be aware of the company. You're not going to go there and just ask about the company, everything from the scratch. You should have some base knowledge, and dress like you are going for job interview, exactly like that. Remember that although you are not being into this interview impression, so this impression what you give should be lasting. The person should remember you after you leave. The day before the interview, you can call to confirm or send a email, that is, you can say an email just humbly or gently reminding that tomorrow you're going to meet. So call for a confirmation of your appointment with the contact person. You should carry a notebook and a pen, and you should take notes. Try to be polite and professional. Refer to a list of what you have prepared already, the questions. Always stay on the track, but there can be spontaneous discussion, and it can be intuitive. Your answer should be intuitive, question should be intuitive. Always be enthusiastic, show interest. Don't feel that you are disinterested, just you came to pass time, because the other person's time is very important. Be direct and concise with your questions and answer, and do not ramble at all. Always make a good eye contact, be in a good posture, be positive in your remarks, and reflect a good sense of humor if you have, but don't cross your limits. Bring a copy of your resume if you have one, even if in case the other person is going to ask for it. Be sure to send a thank you card or a letter within one day, say 24 hours after the information interview is over, and then you can analyze and evaluate the interview, how it went. So this is the information interview. You can always email, send message for asking for the time for information interview. Some may respond, some may not, but whoever is responding, then be gentle, be kind, be intellectual, so that you can get the idea of the working environment and feel where you are supposed to work in later life. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.